to Table Talk on SourceFedNerd. This is a show where we talk about the topics that you submit via hashtag Table Talk or on Reddit r/SourceFed. I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
You're next.
I'm DJ Woolridge.
I am Joe Beretta. Follow him on Twitter. Follow him right now.
This is DJ.
He's the best.
DJ is usually behind the camera, but he has such an immense knowledge base that we like to bring him on from time to time.
I thought you were going to say he had an immense head.
Yeah, your head is so huge. And behind the camera is my boy CJ.
Oh, we got CJ. You guys know CJ.
On camera,
We
CJ
got
behind
everybody
camera.
in the room today.
We got the DJ and the CJ and the Joe and the Trish. We're about to pull some topics out of the big blue dish. Boom, let's do it. Let's do it.
That was good.
Boom.
That was solid.
From @It's Stupid Dork.
Okay.
It says, @SourceFedNerd, hashtag Table Talk. If there was one thing you wish you could always smell like, what would it be? I think that's a dangerous question because everything in moderation is the way you should go about
pretty
all
much
of your
life,
senses.
yeah.
You don't want
Okay.
to see the same thing all the time. You don't want to taste it. If I had to smell my favorite thing, let's say it's pumpkin spice Starbucks. That smells
Ooh,
nice.
that
Let's
does
say it's
smell
a
nice.
peppermint candle that I light during wintertime.
You'd get sick of it.
I don't want to smell things all the time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
legit.
I love my Old
Well-
Spice.
Yeah.
I love it, but I'm
love
not
our
gonna
Old Spice,
I'm not gonna
Joe.
sit here and do this all day.
Yeah.
Or am I?
Or are
This
you?
might be a good
That doesn't
decision.
surprise me that you're an Old Spice dude, Joe. Well, maybe you need to pick a smell that's in moderation then. What about something like
something mild.
spring rain or
Okay.
like a slight lavender vanilla or something, but very slight.
Is it weird that all my odors that I went to were food?
That's great.
No,
Like
it's not weird at all. They
Pizza
say
or barbecue.
But do you want to
Ooh,
smell those
pizza or
things all the
That's the
time?
thing is I don't know if I want to smell that all the time. I'm kind of with the mild.
Yeah.
Like have something that's not very offensive
Mm-hmm.
and it's just a neutral kind of.
I think
sense.
atmospheric conditions are a good way to go. Like you said,
Yeah.
a nice spring rain, a crisp
Yeah.
winter breeze.
freshly cut grass.
What I couldn't do all the time is like the breeze coming off of the ocean. That's a little too strong.
that's a little
Okay.
much, yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Sometimes putrid. Sometimes
Yeah,
the
it's-
ocean
yeah, it's a little
gets
much.
Really?
gross. Yeah.
Oh my!
Yeah.
It gets me
a
so
lot of
excited.
things shit and die in there.
Yeah.
It's true. It's and you get that odor sometimes.
DJ!
If those things aren't
Yeah.
busy living, they're busy
They're
dying
busy
or
dying
busy
or
or
shitting.
shitting.
pooping.
Right?
They could be
That
pooping.
was the original line in Shawshank. Did you know that?
No.
Get busy. If you're not gonna, you get busy living or dying or pooping.
Or poor people.
Yeah.
Or
that's
pooping.
it. That's what it was.
Dun, dun, dun.
I think we sufficiently answered that one.
I
Okay.
agree.
And just so everybody knows, this is a special Saturday edition of Table Talk, specifically for Geek Week. We're rounding out YouTube Geek Week. It's awesome.
What?
Your
Yep.
head exploding?
What? Saturday table? Fuck you! That's what we're doing?
Today. Look at Chet.
Oh!
I didn't know that's what you were hiding with us
Oh, that's
today,
my hand.
buddy.
You like that?
That's amazing.
That is pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
No, this was just lazy, like get up, like I feel like wearing a beanie.
Yep.
Got
Just
it.
throw it on. That's why I keep this shit short, so I don't ever have
Yeah.
to worry about it.
That's true, you don't need it. Okay, Kieran Casey says, if you had to be in one horror movie, which one would you pick? Okay,
I got my answer.
are we acting in it or are we real
I
life
think
living
it's
it?
living it.
I think it's living it.
I think it's living it.
Which means I'm gonna say you're probably gonna die it too. So diet.
Die in it.
You're probably going to die in it too, because unless you're the virgin, which none of us are, you're not gonna live, most likely. So if I'm gonna die, I want to die in the best horror way possible. So
Which is?
Okay.
I'm gonna go super geek answer here. I want to be in Cabin in the Woods. Here's why.
No.
You get to die by every horror
Every
movie
monster ever.
Everything in it.
ever.
Oh
Ever.
man.
It'd be so
can we-
cool. Going into cubes, being like, "Oh, you could kill me, or you could kill me, or you could kill me." It's like the Wonka Vader of Doom. I love it.
Okay, here's a. Can we spoiler alert real quick? Have we all seen Cabin in the Woods?
We just spoiled a lot of it. Sorry.
Well, but would you? I think I would have off the guy at the end to save
Oh
the
yeah,
world.
yeah, yeah.
Is that,
Yeah.
does it make me too Machiavellian? Like it would have been like
It's a little bit Machiavellian,
just like-
yeah.
and I think I would have let myself be like it's me or the entire world. I think I'd rather be offed because
way.
of the guilt.
Yeah.
No, let it all end.
Yeah, I mean, I like the way it ended. I thought the metaphor of it was
God, the
solid.
movie's so good. I want
Yeah.
to watch it right now.
That movie was so scary, and you guys promised me it wouldn't be. You
It's not
remember?
sc- it's not
We all
scary.
watched it here, and
not
Ellie and
so
Steve were like,
scary.
"It's not scary.
What
It's
is
more.
the-
It's more interesting than scary."
What is the other scariest movie you've seen?
scariest movie I've seen? There
What's
are
your what's
a
your
million
gauge of
them.
scary? Because I think
Jurassic
it's
Park
set
gave me
low.
nightmares for 2 years.
See, your bar's a little
there
low.
we go.
So compared to that, Cabin in the Woods is horrifying.
it was
I think
horrifying.
yeah. But what would
And
you want to
Elliot
live
hid
in?
behind the stupid couch and jumped out and scared me like
was
a
great.
dick.
That's
Like a
I remember
dick.
That. He was back there for like an hour.
He's just waiting for that.
What,
cue.
so what would you want to live in? then?
Yeah.
Okay, this might be another spoiler alert, but this is the end. I would want to live in This Is the End.
This is the
because I
that's
think
not a horror. That's a comedy.
it was a horror movie.
It's a comedy. It's a comedy.
Yeah.
Wait, what was
You're
a
trying
comedy?
to like,
But it
you're
was
trying to like
hilarious.
do a backdoor. I want. Can I maybe like if I could live in the Lion King?
Yeah. That was horrifying.
Pretty scary. There's like a bunch of singing animals.
The hyenas?
They're all jovial.
You can get trampled by some wildebeests?
Yeah, well,
No,
it's-
nobody wants a big ass pig for a friend. That'd be scary.
No, I'm like, okay, so if This Is the End doesn't count, I'm trying. There's a very limited pool
I'm gonna
of
let
horror films
your
I've seen.
gears keep
Go ahead.
turning. I'm gonna go to DJ.
The original Evil Dead.
Oh, that'd be a good
Yeah,
one. That'd be fun to live in.
Just because I feel like well, I don't know if you know it's entertaining while you're in it.
Yeah.
But maybe I would get a chainsaw for a hand, and that'd be
That would be pretty cool.
Shotgun.
So why not? Yeah, okay, so man, we can make it even better then. Let's up your chances of not dying a gruesome, almost religious death,
Yeah.
and go into Army of Darkness instead,
Yes.
where you're gonna
Awesome.
win
That'd be
in the
amazing.
end.
Yeah.
And
If
you
you're
still
gonna
get your
win, that's
chainsaw,
okay.
get your
Chainsaw hand.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
You go back to S-Mart, boom.
Exactly.
You got your boomstick.
Killing some deadites.
That movie's so good.
It's
one
legit,
of
man.
my
Have you seen the new
favorites.
one?
I haven't yet.
I'm a big fan of the new
I
one.
want to see it though.
Yeah, because it's smart because they make it their own thing.
Yeah.
Like it kind of separates
It
itself from
looked
the
like
original.
it was still brutal though.
That's
Super
why I would
brutal.
not say the new one because that would be rough to get through.
Yeah.
It's awesome, but it'd be rough. It'd be not as fun.
Does Buffy the Vampire Slayer count as
We'll let that.
Yeah, we'll
We'll
let
let
slide.
that count.
But
That's a good
I've
choice,
only
too. If we
seen
let that
like
count, that's
3
a good
horror
choice.
films in my whole life, so I have very limited pickings, and I don't want to live in any of them.
Horror is it's my subconscious favorite genre. Love
It's
it.
funny. I didn't used to growing up. I never watched it, but my best friend / roommate is a huge horror nut, and so I've started filling the gaps. And it's like I've watched The Thing recently, which is awesome.
Oh, it's good.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
No.
We just saw American Mary.
Texas Chainsaw, the original.
The original one.
One of the most gruesome sounds ever put to film when he opens the door
Oh, yeah.
and then he slams the guy's
Yeah.
head and just goes.
Yeah, it was so rough. Yeah.
I
It was
don't
good.
wanna-
It was a good. It was a great movie.
Nope.
good.
Somebody pick a new
All
topic.
right,
Okay.
Move on.
Oh, that's me. That's me. Hold on.
Horror is what I watch when Heather goes to sleep and I can't go to sleep.
Yeah.
Because she won't watch those movies with me either. I go downstairs, get on Netflix, I watch weird shit.
Yeah.
Well, Hayden
Netflix
can
has some
come-
weird ass horror films
Yeah.
on there.
Hayden can come hang out with me, and we'll watch Tangled while you watch Chucky.
I feel like this is right up. Well, I'm sorry, that was mean. This might be right up your alley. What movies make you cry?
Oh, it's actually not really right up my alley. I some
You're not a
cry
crier?
movies. I am, but it's only ever for certain movies. I don't know. Moulin Rouge made me cry. Now that I've seen it a bajillion times,
Moulin
it
Rouge
doesn't.
made me
but
angry the first time I saw it.
I've still never
I
seen it.
wanted to throw things. So then a second time I watched it, it made me fall in love. I love that movie. That movie's so
It's-
That movie's so good.
So Baz Luhrmann for you is like a second time. Like, hey, this isn't that terrible.
You know what? I think he is. He's a second viewing type of director because I don't remember loving Romeo and Juliet the first time I saw it, but then the second time I was like, this is great. This intro is amazing. It's a love story. It's modernized. Leo DiCaprio.
Nah, he's
Is
dreaming.
that what you did the second viewing?
Yeah.
Leo DiCaprio.
It's really good. He's a fun director. I think we feel like we've talked about this a lot. I'll try to pull some new ones out of
Yeah,
my
what
hat.
makes you cry?
Mr. Holland's Opus was the first movie that ever made me cry.
Okay.
Hands down, every time. He was retiring, and they played him his song. They played him his song that he worked on his life to make. So good. So good. League of Their Own, I'll tear up at the end of that.
Oh, League of the End. I like the happy cry movies.
The Betty Spaghetti part is so hard to watch. Oh my God, Tom Hanks is walking through the locker room with the letter, the Dear John, your husband died, and they don't. Oh God, it's so sad and good. Yeah, let's go on the Tom Hanks train a little bit more.
Yeah, he's had a bunch.
The end of Forrest Gump. Holy crap,
Oh,
that makes me cry.
Forrest Gump. I
End of
love
Forrest
that
Gump when he's with his son.
movie.
No.
End of Castaway is really sad, kind of hard to watch.
Saving Private Ryan.
Yep.
His end, the part where
Yeah.
he's no longer in it.
It's
Is,
just a love letter to Tom
When he
Hanks.
dies in Big. Wait, what?
what?
What about you,
Alternate
DJ?
ending. Oh well, see, I blame. I have a tear duct issue, so I blame it on that. I can get kind of.
Have you never cried because?
No, I've cried too often because I cried at weird shit. My first date with my lovely girlfriend, I brought up the fact that when Batman is Bruce Wayne's surrounded by the bats.
Yeah.
it got me a little teary because it's kind of
Yes.
to me, it's kind of a beautiful moment, like of finding your identity. Like
is
it's
a
kind of
beautiful
profound to me.
moment.
The more legit answer that literally every time I've seen it like 3 times, and every single time I get super weepy is Big Fish.
Oh,
Because
love
the
Big
dad
Fish
and that,
too.
my dad doesn't straight up like create, but he tells stories and he tells them well, and so I immediately think of my dad, and so every time it's just like waterworks.
Do you know what movie made me? I can't remember if I cried or not, but it made me feel the weirdest I've ever felt at the end of a movie. I didn't know how to handle myself. The end of Benjamin Button.
Oh.
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, because it's this weird reversal of a guy that started old and then dies young, and she's holding him like it's her baby, but it's not. It's somebody she loved and had sex with and had this weird life journey. And I just sat after watching that. Like, I think I was in this weird space between crying and my head exploding, and I just sat there for an hour like,
Yeah, when?
Wow.
How do I
happened?
feel about this?
Get it, dude.
It's a good movie, but it's hard to watch. Weird watch.
Yeah.
I like those movies that are so weird, though, that you have to
Yeah.
think about them for a long time.
Pretty much every
after.
Coen Brothers movie I've seen is my reaction. Like Barton Fink.
Old school.
Yeah.
Going old school.
But the ending of that movie is amazing.
I'll bet you most people have not seen it in that camera.
That's probably true.
Well, you should, but it's
good.
long.
Before we move on, the other thing that makes me cry every time I see it is not a movie, but it's like a movie. If you ever go to Disneyland, see the World of Color.
World of Color, I knew you were going to say that.
World of Color is this amazing, spectacular water and light and fire show that they do with music, and they tell stories. And they
Look, I'm
project
getting
them on the
goosebumps
water.
just from you
It's
talking
so good.
about it.
It's the height.
I don't think I've seen it.
It's so good.
Oh,
it's like
it's
the
so
height
good,
of
DJ.
human creativity, and I'm not crying because it's sad. I'm crying because I'm just like, look what humans can do.
Oh, it's amazing, and the
Look.
music just takes you on the journey. I cry every time.
So good. Okay, one last one, and then we'll go.
And I've seen World of Color
Did you
like
answer what you
a
cried
dozen
about?
times.
Did you
Milliners.
say- Milliners. Oh yeah.
For me, it's any romantic tragedy, especially if it's a romantic tragedy musical.
Nicholas Sparks movies.
I bet you I cried Notebook. I bet you I do.
Well,
actually-
it's kind of
I
engineered to
didn't.
do that. So
I bet you I do.
I didn't cry at Notebook, surprisingly.
CJ wants to say something.
Is it sad that the first movie I ever cried at was Big Daddy?
No, it's not sad.
Really?
Adam
I liked
Sandler
Big
movies.
Daddy.
Adam Sandler movies will make
He's
you
good
cry.
at it.
Runs out of the
That's
back.
a tearjerker.
Yeah.
He's
When the
good.
kid runs out of the back and he's like, I want you to be my dad.
Yeah.
That hit me really hard.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's the thing with those. It depends on how it relates to your journey. You know what I mean? So if it ticks a box in your head that's like, this is personal to me. You know what I mean? Like, this means something to me.
Adam Sandler takes potent emotional moments and surrounds them with fart jokes.
It's
amazing
crazy.
at
I
it.
love his movies. I'm
I know.
not gonna lie. I think they're great. I laugh. I cry. It's a brilliant theatrical
He
experience.
takes that guitar and he hits that emotional string, and he does it very well. I don't care if you don't like poop jokes and talking like this. That wasn't him. It was like a weird, like
That was a weird British.
English Adam Sandler that got hit with a rock in the head.
That was
On that
amazing.
note-
There we
on
go.
that,
There you
on
go.
that note, let's do one more real quick because I think we're probably about at time.
Ow! This different one, more nerdy. That was a beard question. We get a lot of beard
More nerdy.
questions.
Nope.
No, that's not nerdy. This
No.
is Geek Week. Come on.
Okay. Nope.
Nope.
No. Jeez.
We're coming.
Where are
Hold
the
on.
geek
hold on.
ones? No.
No, we'll get a better one.
Come on.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Oh,
Could we do that one?
Yeah. Yes. Let's do that
You
one.
like that one?
Okay.
You like that
Let
one?
me see. Sure.
Okay, cool. At Jacob Greenbaum 1 asks us, if you could fuse any two movies together, what would they be, why, and what would the name of the new movie be? This is kind of actually a tough one to come right off the top of the head, but I'm going to jump in.
Yeah. Do it.
I'm going to take the world of Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
Got it.
Right?
Nice.
The trilogy. I'm going to take the first three. I'm going to throw Hobbit in there too because it's Peter Jackson. That's still that same thing. I'm going to take that journey. I'm going to take that production value. I'm going to take just the amazing emotional storyline. I'm going to combine it with the Brave Little Toaster. Listen.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
I like where
I'm
you're
in.
going, sir.
Imagine
in.
we take the
I'm
Brave Little
committed.
Toaster, which is like hitting on a high emotional level as it is. They're trying to find their master, their friends. They're going on a journey.
Yeah, they
just
are on
like
a
the
journey
hobbits
too. Yeah.
in the Fellowship. Oh my God! Now imagine you take the Brave Little Toaster and you throw it into that world, that production value,
yeah.
right? Oh my God!
So wait, are you talking about like a Brave Little Toaster
Travels to
directed by
Mordor.
Peter Jackson? Or are we dealing with orcs and
they're
stuff?
still going to find their master. They're not looking to get rid of a ring, but maybe
Okay.
to fight the frogs in the pond. Frickin' the Brave Little Toaster and Blanky
different
need to be
world.
bequeathed with some frickin' swords, Right?
Yeah.
I
Right.
love it,
Cool.
dude.
God,
That'd
imagine.
be amazing.
Dude, I'm way into it.
And then in the end,
Okay.
some eagles come and save them.
Yeah, well, perfect. Perfect.
I like it.
That's a perfect movie.
I'm into it.
Make it Hollywood. Get on it.
The Lord of the Toast. No, I don't like that. I'll think about it. You guys go on.
Yeah.
I'm okay with the Lord of the Toast.
No.
DJ, do you have one off the top of your head?
Off the top of my head, Doctor Who travels through time and ends up in Pulp Fiction. And shenanigans ensue.
Yeah, lots of shenanigans.
Shenanigans ensue.
Shenanigans and ball gangs. And the TARDIS.
And TARDIS.
Oh,
Goes dark
no. Oh, no.
That would be cool. A reimagining of Doctor Who, but like hyper violent.
Yeah,
That could be pretty sweet.
that'd be crazy. I'm waiting because I think there was a time like the third Doctor actually did some kung fu and stuff because of the old British Avengers show, and I want to see Doctor Who kick some ass again.
Yeah, Dear
I want
Doctor
to see
Who.
that.
Yeah.
He can do it.
Next season, they should have just like a string of like 5 episodes in a row. Guest directors. You have Fincher do an episode.
Yes,
You have
yes.
Tarantino do an episode. Nolan. Brad Bird.
Royal
does an
Tenenbaum's
episode.
guy, Wes Anderson.
Yeah,
Have
that'd
him
be
do
so
one.
cool.
That'd be
Cool.
amazing.
Send us our royalty checks.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
I like it.
Okay.
All right, what's yours?
Oh God, there's so many that I just thought of. So I could go full on lady porn and say Gone with the Wind and Interview with the Vampire.
Oh, that's
Jeez,
pretty
that's actually
cool,
that would
too.
actually be
Yeah.
legit.
I mean, the Interview with the Vampire kind of is Gone with the Wind. With
Oh,
vampires,
it's
if you think about
so
it.
sexy.
I
Yeah,
hate
so it
Gone
just
with
That movie's great. That is a good horror movie. That should have been your answer.
Interview with the Vampire. I didn't think that counted as a horror movie.
You
Does it?
thought This Is the End counted as a horror movie? And Interview with the Vampire
It's not.
didn't?
It does have vampires.
If a movie makes you horny, it's not a horror movie. Okay, I get it.
Sure, I'll go with
Which
that.
is
That's
completely
okay.
antithesis to how horror movies actually work.
I think that horror
For the
movies
most
make
part.
most men horny because there's always naked chicks in them.
God, that movie's so good. It's so good.
There's no D in horror films ever, though. It's just lots of
There's
TNA.
there's not
Yeah.
a lot of D in movies in general. There's people don't like.
There's a little bit of D in Sleepaway Camp. You guys ever seen that one?
No.
Should watch that movie.
There's a little D in Clockwork Orange too, but I hate that movie.
Oh, Clockwork Orange is hard
it
to
just
watch.
makes me angry.
Really?
I just feel like it's Kubrick telling me to go fuck myself the entire
He
time.
kind of is, but he
Yeah.
does that a lot with his movies.
Yeah, but I just couldn't. Maybe I need to watch it again, but I just couldn't get. I just couldn't get in the group of that one.
End scene. Hey guys, thank you for watching Table Talk. Thank you for submitting all of your topics via our hashtag Table Talk on the Reddit or
Or hashtag Table Talk on the Twitter.
What she just said.
Or r/SourceFed.
Everything that she just said. Reddit.
And tell us
Tumblr,
what movies you
everything.
would smash together in
Yeah,
the comments
that's a good
down
one.
below.
That'd be good.
And what would you call them and all
what
that
would you
stuff?
call
Man,
them
I
in
totally
audience
boned that outro.
What would you
You
call
did
it? What would you
great.
call your brave little toaster thing? What
Man,
would you
I don't know.
call
Let's say the two toasters.
it? there you go. That's good.
The funny part is how funny I found that.
all right, you guys. Thank you for watching. I'm Joe Beretta.
I'm Trish Hirschberger.
I'm DJ Woolridge.
Thank you guys. Happy Geek Week.
We'll see you later.
I think I would call my Doctor Who mashup, Doctor Say What One More Time.
I'm into that.
What would be your interview with the wind? Gone
Interview
with the
with the
Vampires?
Wind.
Gone with the Vampires?
No, not Gone with the
Gone with
Vampires because
Lestat?
that sounds like they're all dying. That could work. I don't know.
Gone with the Wind was another movie I hated.
What?
It's super fucking long and it doesn't resolve anything. It just no.
DJ, I don't know that we can be
so
friends
long.
anymore. I don't know that we can
It's
be
so
friends
long,
anymore.
and then she's such a bitch,
How
and I
can you
hate
be
her.
in film production and hate Gone with
She's
the Wind?
horrible,
Right?
And I'm supposed to root for her? Fuck
She's
that shit.
finding
that's right.
herself.
That's
She
why he's
starts
pieces out.
off
Yeah,
as an
fuck you. I
immature
don't give a
bitch,
damn.
I'm
but
outta
she
here.
grows into
I'm outta here,
a
bitch,
woman
is what I don't
by
give
the
a
end
damn.
of the
Exactly.
movie.
She got left for a reason.
Yeah, it's
She's
true.
the worst.
She is terrible.
She realizes who she is at the end of the film, and it's too late, and it's a tragedy, and that's okay.